What's going on, guys? Ryan Martello here at the Crypto Fiend Studios, and today we have a news episode for you guys. We're going to be looking into a handful of very bullish articles revolving around cryptocurrencies, as well as the price movement, as well as an ICO I am keeping an eye on, as well as the giveaway for $50 worth of Ethereum for the commenters in the last video. So to start things off, thank you to everyone who has been subscribing and supporting the channel. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing for content in the future. So to start things off, the market right now, we are in a very interesting time in cryptocurrencies that we have really never seen before. And what I mean by that is that we're at a level right now where the price is kind of doing its own thing, but the media is doing another thing. We are having so much positive news revolving around cryptocurrencies. We've never really had this much news before. We have so many big companies coming into cryptocurrencies, accepting Bitcoin. We have the SEC possibly confirming ETFs in the near future. A lot of exciting stuff, but it seems like the market wants to do the complete opposite. Right now, with the market, Bitcoin dropped around $1,200 in the past 5 days. Now, my personal opinion is that I think we're at this stage right now where it's not necessarily manipulation, but it's a lot of institutional and day trader investors that are using the philosophy and the fundamental trading tactic of you buy on the hype and the rumors and you sell on the news. And the hype and the rumor was the ETF, big companies coming in the crypto space, which we'll talk about in a second, and then they sold on the news, which was unfortunately the Winklevoss ETF getting declined, but we also do have a couple more coming up that could get accepted, as well as big companies coming in the crypto space, which of course they're going to counter trade on. So that's my opinion on things. Now, throughout the next 2 months, what I could see happening is us continuing to fluctuate between $65,000 to $10,000 in price movement. Why I have this price range is that right now we're at a level where we can still go back up to the level of around $8,500. And if we can keep that level for the next month or so, and we have this ETF news coming up in September, on September 21st, we can definitely start to acquire a lot of hype around that time. And if that does happen, we can expect the price to, of course, go upward to around, in my opinion, the $10,000 range. Let me know down below, what price level do you think we will be at around September 21st when the ETF is either accepted, declined, or pushed out to a later date to make a decision. So next up, we have to talk about Starbucks and Microsoft. Yes, big name companies coming into the crypto space. Starbucks is partnering with Microsoft and ICE on a new cryptocurrency platform called Bakkt, aimed at consumer use. Starbucks, alongside with ICE Exchange, Microsoft, and BCG, among others, is working to launch a new company called Bakkt that will enable consumers and institutions to buy, sell, store, and spend cryptocurrencies on the global network by November, a couple months down the road. So pretty much, Starbucks and Microsoft and these couple other companies are all working together to create this platform where you can buy, sell, store, and spend your cryptocurrencies, and specifically with Starbucks right now, but of course other companies can come on here so we could spend our cryptocurrencies at those companies as well. So it's going to be like a traditional exchange, and it's not going to be directly connected to the Lightning Network, the Bitcoin Lightning Network. It's actually going to be connected to their own global network, and then they will later on settle the transactions on the Lightning Network, on the blockchain, at a later time. The main reason why they're doing this is because they want to make money. Pretty much that. They want to collect their fees that they will accumulate from using this exchange, which is understandable. But it doesn't make that much sense to me why they're not just going to be using the Lightning Network itself, considering it's a phenomenal network, a phenomenal piece of technology, but that's what they're doing. Now, don't get me wrong, this is incredible news for cryptocurrencies. We have not had news like this in quite a while. Starbucks, a huge company, more Starbucks in the United States than there are Walmarts, so you can definitely expect people to use this platform in the near future. And another thing that really impressed me is that they're planning to have this launched by November. That means they've probably been working on this for the past 2 years, really in the dark, in the shadows, and that just goes to show that I'm sure a lot of these other companies like Facebook, Amazon, etc. are looking into cryptocurrencies and planning on implementing their own form of exchange or technology in the near future. So awesome news here. Now, of course, the market did the exact opposite as it should have done with this news, but of course, counter trading, it is what it is. Next up, we have Ripple might finally come to Coinbase, but you can't buy it. Coinbase came out and announced that for Coinbase custody, they are looking into a lot of other cryptocurrencies that could potentially be listed on the Coinbase platform, on the custody platform. These are all of them that they're looking into listing. Now, the difference between Coinbase custody and the traditional platform is that Coinbase custody is for big institutions, where Coinbase can monitor these institutions' portfolios, manage their portfolios, as well as have insurance to back up these portfolios. So kind of very similar to an ETF for a wide range of different altcoins. So that's the difference between the custody platform and the traditional platform that you and I use. So as of right now, they say they are looking into adding these to custody. It's not guaranteed, and of course, it's not guaranteed that any of these will be added onto the traditional Coinbase platform. Also, Coinbase announced that they are planning on releasing Ethereum Classic onto their traditional exchange by August 7th if everything continues to go smoothly. So that's exciting stuff. In the next 2 days, you can purchase Ethereum Classic on Coinbase. Now, when it comes to the price movement for Ethereum Classic, it's kind of doing its own thing right now. Personally, for me, I'm not touching it. I saw what happened to Bitcoin Cash. It spiked up greatly and it dumped greatly. So most likely that could happen again. But I really like the route they went this time when it came to announcing Ethereum Classic and these other cryptocurrencies that they're looking into, is that they announced them way ahead of time. They announced them about a month ahead of time. Well, at least for Ethereum Classic, they announced it about a month ahead of time, letting everyone know, hey, we are going to be releasing this onto the platform. Now, of course, the price spiked greatly. We'll go to the 1 month when this announcement happened. But right now, we're at a rather interesting level where about 2 days ago when they announced that Ethereum Classic will be listed on Coinbase on August 7th, we spiked about $2. We went from $14.81 to around $16.84, so about $2 exactly. And we're seeing this level right now where we could kind of go up and down. It's a little bit of a sideways movement. Again, I'm not going to be touching this. I'm going to keep an eye on it as it gets listed and after it gets listed, because you can expect when we do start getting more volume in the crypto space down the road through Coinbase, a lot more people are going to be picking up Ethereum Classic, as well as these other cryptocurrencies already listed. So I'm very, very glad that Coinbase is really starting to be transparent with everyone, because people were starting to get skeptical. I mean, they are kind of a centralized company working with the SEC, which is understandable, but people were getting skeptical when it comes to trusting Coinbase and what they were doing. So next up, we are going to be looking at today's video sponsor, Vechain. Vechain reached out and said, hey, can you talk about our company? And I agreed, so we're going to be talking about them shortly. And thank you, Vechain, for sponsoring this video. So Vechain, a basic overview of what this company is. They're bringing IT consulting and development together, where they can easily and seamlessly pay their freelancers on their traditional platform already. So Xanfu is a working company already out in the world, and they are integrating their Vechain on the blockchain so they can seamlessly make payments to their freelancers for development and consulting, stuff like that. Now, when using the Vechain, you do get a handful of different benefits. The main one that stood out to me was the dividends program. Down here's a basic example of how it works. So say the company makes $10,000 in sales in a month. They will give out 50% of their sales earnings to distributed amongst the investors. Now, of course, the more tokens you hold, the higher amount of coins you're going to get. So say they make 10,000 in sales and 1 Zan equals $1. Now, again, this is just an example. Distribution will be 5,000 Zan coins to the investors. The amount that you hold over the total supply, John, for an example, holds 1%. He will receive 50 free Zan coins. And then say they make 100,000 a month, John will get 500 Zan coins. So this is not like a pyramid scheme or anything like that. I don't want you guys to think it is. It's just a simple kind of reward system like a lot of other companies do right now, like PundyX and a handful others, where they give out free tokens to the investors, stuff like that. So that is Vechain. Now, they did just release a new product in Australia recently, and they are planning on being listed in the mid of August on their first exchange by the name of Dex, YDEX. That's the first exchange they are going to be listed on. And they are planning on burning what is not sold. So right now, they currently have 17 million tokens, I believe, if I can find it on here. 17 million tokens are for sale. Token supply right there, but they are thinking they will have to burn around 7 million by the end of the token sale if they do not get the full hard cap amount. So you can expect this to go down to around 10 million in supply. Currently 477 token holders in this ICO. So let me know down below what you guys think about Zancoin. Is it something you're interested in looking into? Could you care less? All that good stuff. And if you do need more information, I highly suggest coming over, reading their white paper, get a better understanding of this project, because this was just a basic overview, and of course this is not financial advice. Thank you again, Zancoin, for sponsoring these videos. Guys, when I get sponsors like Zancoin, it gives me the capability to give back to all of you. Like today, we are doing a giveaway in this video, as well as we did a giveaway in the last video. So if you are here still, leave a comment down below of anything you'd like, something informative, as well as your Ethereum address for your chance to win $50 worth of Ethereum in the next video. Now, in the last video, I said if you commented, you would get your chance to win $50 in Ethereum. So I have it right here on the YouTube random comment picker. We have the last video's URL right up here, and we have only 17 comments. Only 17. Come on, guys. $50 worth of Ethereum that could be worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars down the road. Oh well, good luck to you, 17, and let's see who won. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Let's see who won. So congratulations to Handelar. Appreciate your great content like always. Thank you, Handelar. I do appreciate you. I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong. You're awesome. Thank you for following the content. Now, unfortunately, you did not leave your Ethereum address, so I will comment on your comment if you're watching this video. And please leave your Ethereum address underneath the comment so I can send your Ethereum in the next 24 hours or so. And again, guys, if you want to win the next giveaway, which will be announced in the next video, leave a comment on this video, whatever you want it to be, your prediction on Bitcoin's price movement in the near future, whether it's on Zancoin, whether it's on another cryptocurrency. Leave something down below with your Ethereum address. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have for you today. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed for quality content in the future, and I will catch you in the next. Peace.